Friends, it was a big day in trial coverage. A lot is going on, and I have a lot to cover. Also, I hate the lighting in this room, but we just gonna have to work with it because my usual spot downstairs, my husband's down there watching TV. Okay, Zachariah, my friend, you get to go to prison. You get to go to prison, and you get to go to prison, and you get to go to prison. Guilty on all charges. Yay. Okay, so the jury deliberated for 10 hours. And they weighed every little thing very carefully. And apparently I missed this yesterday. I went back and I watched the old tapes. You see, Law and Crime just kept the camera on in the courtroom. And for the most of the day, it was just like looking at the clock or looking at the seal of the state or whatever. But when I ran it back, I was like, wait, the jury had questions while the judge was out at lunch. Remember, the judge grabbed up his little purse and he scurried on away to take Mrs. Budget Jeffrey Tambor to the doctor. Well, during that time, the jury had a couple of questions, and basically they were like, wait, when did he save all the stuff from Rosalita, from Junior on the computer, whatever, the victim? They were trying to like nail down some information, and they thought they would be able to come to a verdict last night, but it didn't happen. They were able to get it all together today, and today they found him guilty. This is the thing that I was struck by as I was rewatching old footage. During the closing arguments, the prosecuting attorney brought up like what happened during the course of the case, right? So he goes back and he does a whole review. And the interesting thing about Zach is that he wears all of his emotions on his face. Half the time he's just like sitting there smirking, rolling his eyes, whatever. When his daughter was on the stand, just like his whole face softened up. You could tell he loves his kids. Yes, he's a homicidal maniac, but homicidal maniacs have children and homicidal maniacs can love their children. Does he have the ability to love his child in an appropriate way? Absolutely not. Because loving your child is not taking them with you to help you stalk somebody. That's not how that works. So what was interesting was when his daughter was on the stand, just like there was a lightness to his being. And then when Sadie or people who were saying things that he didn't like were on the stand, it was all over his face. Well, when the prosecutor was giving their closing statement yesterday, when they talked about how the text messages between the victim and Sadie, we're talking about like, yeah, we're going to get some dude to beat him up. Get your text messages. We're going to show him. He actually had the nerve to look hurt. Like, wait, what? What? You would have me beaten up? Dude, you went out and killed somebody, but your feelings were hurt because she was going to have you beat up? Okay. Gives you a lot of insight into how he sees himself. I'm willing to bet he sees himself as a victim in all of this. But really, he's clearly not. He is very, very convicted. And this is the thing that really struck me. His attorney, Nicole Muller, she was just like standing there, like very stoic. Okay, we're here for the verdict. And Zach had a look of resignation on his face, like, here we go. So when they said stalking of Sadie, guilty, he was just like, blank. Stalking Rosalito, blank, he's guilty. When they said murder in the first degree or murder, however they put it, when the lady read the thing and said guilty, somebody in the audience like wailed, like, oh, like a loud sound. And he just looked down and kind of looked pitiful. And then they went ahead with the rest of it. Listen, for him, you can tell like his whole life is over. This is it. He's done. You go into prison forever. What is he getting? 25 to life? He's going to prison for a long, long time with like little to no hope for parole before he's a very old man. He's in his 40s now. When is he going to get out? When he's 70, 80? Dude, welcome to your new life. And Sadie was crying. The parents looked very stoic. Sadie was kind of beside herself. She was crying her behind off. And who could blame her? I wonder how the daughter is going to take it. Like, she knows her daddy is a piece of doo-doo. But it's like, oh, what happens now? And how much therapy is she going to be in now? The thing that really kind of cracked me up was they were like, okay, so we need to come up with a date for sentencing. And then sort of his life stopped and then everybody else's life went on as normal. The judge is joking around with the jury. Oh, thank you so much. And the jury is joking back. Oh, you did a civic duty. Isn't this so wonderful? Blah, blah, blah. He's sitting there like, what? So then they're trying to find a date for him to get sentenced, right? So that fabulous Nicole Muller, that big mouth broad that got on my nerves when she was on my TV. But now I'm like, you know what? She gave it her all. She had to know he was going to get convicted, right? So they were like, well, can you do this date? She's like, no, 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 no. I'm defending another scumbag in a different county on that day. Can we do this day? Can we do that day? This dude's head is clearly spinning like, wait, what? It's like going from being the center of attention because she was focused all of her energy on him. And as soon as he was convicted, she was like, yeah, on to the next. Because I hope your daddy and them going to pay this bill. Because, you know, these Louboutins do not buy themselves. This good hair and nails, this costs money. So we can work on your appeal or whatever. Send a deposit. Call the secretary. They're going to set that up for you. But we're going to need your checks to clear. That's what we're going to need. She's on to the next thing. And Zach, my friend, welcome to your new life. His sentencing is like April or May. It's not that far away. I'm going to stay on top of that case. I'm excited to see him go to prison. I wonder if he's going to run into Alex. Oh, no, that's a totally different state, and it's not federal prison. But Zach, bye. Okay, I have to update you on what happened with Miss Paltrow because that trial is boring, but there is all kinds of scoop going on in the background. I'm going to tell you about it over on the other Gwyneth Paltrow video. I will see you there. And Zach, enjoy prison. Bye.